had was just right almost similar in form to the one that was just said. We talked about it, and we agreed that fragmentation is really detrimental. Fragmentation within this movement, and that's one of the things people have criticized us for as we are now, is that we're more fragmented. It seems like, where is everybody, what's going on? This fragmentation is detrimental, and we talked about how does this relate to the idea of autonomy that we first heard early on, you know, the autonomous organizations. And we thought that we should question, how does our idea of autonomy affect unity, the idea of unity, or actually the real world manifestation of unity? And so we thought it would be a good idea that sometimes some ideas about autonomy can be detrimental to unified action, and we might want to question our devotion to the idea of autonomy for its own sake, and think about it a little more, how we get some unity. And one of the things we talked about was we needed a unifying hub. We need a unifying hub of some kind. And that was based around mass actions too, and that's what Stuart
I'll just kind of sum it up, because so much of it has been said. What we're looking for is a place where we can find unity of purpose, action, and message to work together, and sometimes to learn that we may have to set aside a project we're working on if we could work with the bigger picture and something more important, learn how to work together more. And I think so many groups said what we were going to say too, that I just want to re-emphasize that this is all connected clearly.
Yeah, I mean, one thing Stuart said was when we were meeting was that numbers aren't the most important thing, but sometimes it's really important to have the numbers out there. And that's the idea we came up with, is the same one with Cynthia, is that sometimes as a group, whatever the unifying hub is, whatever it manifests into, it decides a mass action. All the working groups are going to agree, we'll all go to support this mass action every once in a while. We think that would be really good for unifying the community body. And we thought unifying hub can be the GA if it's the right kind of GA. And one idea we had for that was, right now Occupy Wall Street is defined as autonomous clusters of working groups, you know, that do their own thing and they're occupied. Well, one of the things that might be helpful is if we ask, if you'd like to be a working group that's Occupy Wall Street, why don't we all ask that each working group send one representative to the GAs? We have representatives from each Occupy working group in the Occupy GA, and we thought this would be a good idea for several reasons. This way the whole General Assembly knows what's up with the working groups.